Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alex is here with the Modesty. Today is June 19th, and we call it Juneteenth. And so if you're interested in finding out why, and also which brands of Black-owned cosmetics companies that I use to get this look, please stay tuned. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers. Surprise, it's a commercial break, and I want to plug the giveaway here before we go into the video. And today, being that it is Juneteenth and we are featuring Black business owners, we will go ahead and give away things like that. And so for me, it definitely is a separate giveaway from Stephanie. But one of the things you must do is be subscribed to the both of us, and you must be subscribed publicly. And for my giveaway, I'm giving away the Fenty Beauty, the Kilowatt Foil palette that you see here, and then a couple of other surprise items. And you must be living in 48 contiguous states for this one and have an address that we can ship it to you. And also, this is not sponsored by YouTube or by any other social media. All of these stuff is bought by my own money, and it's going to you as an appreciation and saying thank you and happy Juneteenth. And I will go ahead and drop in the details below when the giveaway will end. And so go ahead and take a look at that. So good luck, guys. And now back to regular programming. My beautiful wildflowers. Today we are doing a collaboration. I'm doing a collaboration with, of course, Opinionated Horsewoman. She reached out to me and said, hey, what can we do this month? We have Juneteenth coming up. We should be able to do something for that. So I said, yeah, let's think about that. And so we came up with the idea of using just strictly Black-owned company products, okay? And I actually used two of the companies, and I will tell you who they are in a moment. But I want to first do what? We can't forget, affirmations. And so let's go ahead and take a look and do this kind of quickly. And so, oops, this was from yesterday. Oops. And so that way I can jump into the video and explain to you what Juneteenth is. Majority of you probably already know, but of course, me being the educator that I am, I want to go ahead and share it with you just in case you don't. So anyway, first of all, this is the card I picked. And again, abstract lady in the rain, I guess, with an umbrella. So what does it say? I am important enough to focus on self, love, and empowerment. Perfect, because we do these affirmations so we can focus on self-love and empower ourselves, right? So the card says, I am important enough to focus on self-love and empowerment. It's very important because you have to remember, I know you've heard this adage before, and if you can't love yourself, you can't love anybody else, right? And this is very true. If you can't care for yourself, you really can't care for other people. And this is really, it sounds really easy, but it's quite difficult, especially people with like my personality, where we become nurses because we want to help others. And what ends up happening is that we wear ourselves thin by lighting candles at the both ends. And next thing you know, we're so burned out that we can't care for the people we want to care for. And so this is a very important lesson. I know you guys are all busy people. You have families, you have husbands probably, you have children maybe, you have fur babies maybe, and they all need your care. But you really need to focus on self-care, self-love, self-empowerment so that you can be around to do those for those people, right? And so let's see, what does the back say? It says, what 5 things can I do today to recharge and rest? What 5 things? I wonder where 5 came from. Okay, what 5 things can I do today to recharge and rest? I'm going to have to think about that because 5 is a lot, okay? And so, and the other one is, how can I empower myself today so that I can be more productive tomorrow? Again, this is, be more productive. Who are we productive for? We're not just productive for ourselves, but people who need us, right? And so ask yourself those questions. These are very good questions, okay? So there you go, in case you guys want to screenshot that. Okay, and then here you go, the other side, in case you didn't catch it earlier. Okay, now that is that, but let's get started on Juneteenth. Okay, Juneteenth is a holiday celebrated on the 19th of June, and this came about with the emancipation of slaves, okay? And right away it didn't happen because emancipation happened in 1962, but the celebrations didn't start until 1965, and it occurred in Texas. And so this is the longest celebrating holidays specifically for African Americans, okay? And so it's really important day that we really, pull in our brethren, our African American friends. You should do that 365. 24/7, but on this day, perhaps reach out to them and wish them a happy Juneteenth, okay? And another really important information that people don't realize is that until the earlier 2021, there were still 3 states that did not celebrate or consider it a state holiday, okay? And those were North Dakota, South Dakota, and Hawaii. But now Hawaii and North Dakota has joined, and South Dakota, I think, is the only one that's out there. But guess what, guys? We have better news. Yep, Biden signed a bill into law to recognize Juneteenth as a federal holiday. And that happened on either the 17th or the 18th. I know 17th, it passed the House and the Senate, and then it went to Biden to sign it. Not sure exactly when he signed it, but either 17th or the 18th, okay? And so anyway, so this is a very important day. And so in order to recognize that, this is where Stephanie and I said, let's do something special. Let's really recognize it and say to everybody, happy Juneteenth. And then, just share our look. We could have gone through the look showing you how to do it, but we thought that might take a little bit too long. And so instead, what we did was we put on the look and then let you know what products we used, okay? And so, hold on a second. I have my products on the floor in a box, and so I had to bring it up so I can share it with you. So anyway, like I was saying, this is a collaboration with very, very sweet, and I love her to death, Stephanie from Opinionated Horsewoman, and I will put her link below, her video below, and I'm really dying to know what look she came up with because she hates doing these things in camera, even though she does a great job. Don't know why. I guess she's a little shy, but you wouldn't think so listening to her, right? But anyway, she's a great lady. She does great unboxings. She has boxes that I didn't even know existed. And so a couple of things I picked up from her, and I'm always picking up, hints back and forth, and she's so sweet. She's very communicative, and she is very, very good people. Okay, so please do check her out. And so what products did I use? Okay, starting with the foundation. I did use Pat McGrath. Yes, Pat McGrath is an African-American business owner and a famous makeup artist. And, if you don't know who she is, maybe you're living under a rock, but maybe not. But anyway, like I said, the foundation is by Pat McGrath. And then, keeping with the theme of Pat McGrath, I did use her eyeshadow palette, but not for the eye look. I used it because I don't own any blushes, although she came out with a whole bunch of them. But of course, mail slow, I haven't gotten it yet. So what I did was I used this Pat McGrath. I believe this is the Mothership eyeshadow palette. It's not Divine Rose, is it? It's something like that. Yeah, so I can't see because it is really shiny here. Anyway, you guys could probably see it like right there even better. So when it focuses, you might be able to see. Maybe not. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is what I used. And the color I used is this one here, which is matte. Okay, I use this color here, which is matte. So that's what I use for a blush, actually. And actually, it's not too bad, is it? And I had to, make something up because I didn't have it. And then I rarely do this, but I did bronze today. And I bronzed here instead of contour because I don't really like to do contour because when you contour, you use cool colors, cool tones. And I'm a warm tone type of person. And so what I do is I usually just go ahead and bronze all over across my nose. I don't know if you notice here and also around here and a little here. Okay. And what I did was I used the trio that I received from one of the boxes, and this is the, of course, who is it? Fenty Beauty. Again, Rihanna, okay? And so, that's not the color I used, but I'll show you. Out of the three, I used this color here, and this is for the set of tan. I thought it would be too dark for me, but it actually isn't. It's actually very good because I'm a little dark right now because the summer, and so this is what I use for that. And next, as far as the eyeshadow, I know you're gonna want to know that. You know I own every one of Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes, right? Did I use her eyeshadow palette? No. Why? Because I wanted to give Rihanna, a shout out as well. And because she does come out with a really nice eyeshadow palettes. And this is actually the palette that I use to get this look. And I use, matter of fact, this is going to be hard because I don't want to blind you, but I used all three colors here and this gold here. I used this blue here. Okay, so I did use a lot of her colors, and this is the look that I came up with. Okay, all right, and then also, as I said, I don't have any eyebrow products that is a black-owned company. So what I did was I used this color here to do my eyebrows. I used this here with a brush to do my eyebrows. Okay, and so it totally worked out though. I'm like, how come I don't do that? So yeah. Who knew? And so next, as far as staying with the eyes, now this will be Pat McGrath because I do not own any eyeliners with Rihanna. So this is Black Coffee, and I did the underline. But let's see, as far as underneath, the blue that you see is actually from the eyeshadow. I used the blue eyeshadow that I showed you. And then and the highlighters, you notice this highlight? It's beautiful highlight. I love this product. Love, love, love the product. One of my favorite ones. Pat McGrath. Okay. Another Pat McGrath. Do I have the right side up? Yeah, I do. Okay, like that. And here it is, right here. And I do use this quite a lot, but this is one of those hard to bake ones, so it takes a lot to really get in there. So that's that. And as far as, I think the only thing that's left now are lips. And, oh no, mascara. Mascara. Again, I do have Rihanna mascara, or the Fenty mascara, but it's brand new. I don't want to open it, so I didn't. And so I used this one here, the Eye Finish by Pat McGrath, because I already had this one open and going. Love it. And now the lips is, again, Pat McGrath. Here you go. I used this Divine Rose pencil and this shade here. I lined it with that. And then even though I have 20 million full-size ones, I wanted to go a little light with the darker outline. So I did use this one here by Pat McGrath again. And it's a miniature one that I got in a set of 3, I think it was. And there it is. And this is what I used. So I think that's it, guys. So everything you see on my face is by either Fenty or Pat McGrath. And so we wanted to do that because we want to really celebrate the Black-owned businesses. And this is one way that we can show our appreciation for their contribution, their very important contribution in society, and to say Happy Juneteenth to you and to them. So I think that's it, my beautiful wildflowers. So if I added any value, please give me a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you like these type of content, please do consider subscribing, ringing that bell, and hit all so you know every time I upload a new video. And please do go check out my beautiful wildflower as well, Stephanie, as Opinionated Horsewoman. Again, her link is below. She's a great gal, and please consider subscribing to her if you like her. And I don't see how you can't like her, okay? Just saying, just saying. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, thank you so much for spending your time with me. So what I want you to do is I want you to go and have a good day, a good night, a good week, or a good weekend. Whenever you're watching this, it doesn't matter. But just remember, never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.